Okay.
Hi, Chelsie.
Hi, Rabbi Conover.
Oh my God, I love talking to you. I love talking to you all the time, but I love talking to you about the Omer, like how crazy. But Chelsea, I know that part of why I wanted to be able to talk with you is because I wanted to take somebody who is extraordinary, does extraordinary things for Temple Sholem behind the scenes, and then have it so that other people can start to get to know you front and center. So, will you just say a word about what you do at Temple Sholem?
I work in the accounting department with Jody. We're a two-man wrecking crew. Um,
Or building crew?
building crew, yeah. I do most of the payroll, a lot of the Shul Cloud payment stuff, all money things really. So yeah.
And do you want to say anything about your brother?
My brother owns a brewery in Madison, Wisconsin called Youngblood Brewing Company, and they have now been open for a year. They opened in the middle of a pandemic, and they are rocking it. They are the sixth best new brewery according to USA Today. They just got that super awesome award, so I'm super proud of him and all his accomplishments.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, he's number one in my heart. I did just last night at for our date night. We tried one of the amazing brews. We loved it, and I like that you're wearing Badger today. So if this all works. So today, I wanted to talk with you about this crazy tradition that the Jewish people have of counting the Omer, which is from the time of Passover to then we're counting for 49 days until we get to another holiday called Shavuot, where we celebrate receiving Torah at Sinai. We go through, and each day we actually literally count the Omer. We used to in ancient times, this was a time of the spring harvest. And so we would bring an Omer of wheat or barley or something from our spring harvest to the temple in Jerusalem. Each day, that was a way that we would actually offer something up, especially because an Omer is the weight of the manna that rained upon the Jewish people in the desert journey. So it was like then, okay, so then once we're stable in a land, then we're going to offer it forward. We're going to say, thank you for taking care of us. And now let's show our gratitude. And so we have this tradition where we still say, let's take this time and like let's dig a little deeper into our own meaning and purpose in this world, all of us as humanity. And we use this mechanism of counting the Omer. So then, according to the Kabbalists, which were mystics, they believed that each week was infused with this different aspect of the divine. And I thought it would be so fun, Chelsea, to talk with you about Netzach, which is like this like splendor, beauty, light, and it's also this aspect of triumph, of being able to have something that not only is a triumph or a victory right now, but it's a victory that remains. There's something about eternity in this aspect of the divine. So I thought it would be cool to hear from you. Like, has there been a time where you have triumphed in a huge way that felt like it wasn't just like something that was transient, but it was either something that you were really putting forward about yourself in the world or something that you would help with that would last in this world?
Um, I have kind of like a story kind of thing, if
Oh,
that's make
please. Yeah.
like how I kind of got there. So I went to school to be a teacher, and I did that for a while, and I learned a lot about myself and about a lot of people and little people. And hopefully I made a mark on their lives in this sort of a way. But then I stepped away from that and then found myself in this kind of accounting world, and I've never been more happy, as weird as it kind of sounds. Who likes numbers? Not really anybody, especially when they start in a very different place. So I feel like that's my biggest triumph, finding something that I was very passionate about, working with kids, and I still love working with kids, and I'm happy to give people my knowledge about working with them. But I feel like I'm at home now, and I'm working with numbers and spreadsheets and all that kind of fun stuff that I know that you love.
And it's just huge. Like it's something where you're right. Like not everybody loves it, and that's why it's so huge when there's somebody who takes the this is your passion, and then you take it. Can you tell me what it means to you to work at Temple Sholem specifically? Like to use your knowledge for this purpose?
It's it's one of the most amazing places I've ever worked. And I don't mean to like toot your horn or anything, but like I couldn't be more happy. The people, the members, the staff, the clergy are the nicest people I've ever come in contact with. Like even you just bringing up my brother's brewery, like that's kind of a funny, like weird thing. I know that Madison has a place in your heart, but like like it's
So
just,
silly now.
yeah, right. So like it's just even like little notes that I get in the mail, or it's just everything that is done is so intentional and so meaningful, and you're just not a staff member, you're like a family. And a lot of jobs say that, like, oh, we're family, but like this is the first place that I've ever really felt that, and it's so uplifting. And like I love going to work and working every day for you guys.
Oh, I love that. Well, and I have to say, like, I feel like we feel that from me. Like, I feel like that the part of why this all works so well is because you're a very mission driven person. And so then when there's that fit of you want to be able to help people, that's why you used to do that through teaching. And now you do that through numbers. But it still means that then we're able to accomplish a lot together because we care about this world, because we want to make impact on children and adults and the environment and the city of Chicago and people's lives feeling like they're more meaningful because they come in contact with Temple Sholem. And so, Chelsie, thank you. Thank you for you being you and making Temple Sholem that much more special. And thank you for sharing this incredible story.
Thanks for having me be a part of it.